In the year 2050, the village of LIFTA in Palestine was rebuilt after its destruction in 1947. Much like all the other villages that were rebuilt in Palestine, LIFTA is a place where vulnerable bodies are welcome, a place where they can come for shelter, where they can regenerate and examine their histories and their fictions. LIFTA is a small village where the maimed and the dismembered, the broken and the full, can come to expand, to reinvent, to dream up all sorts of futures. It is a town, but also a challenge to imagine, to recreate how Palestinians are bound to Palestine and how Palestine is bound to Palestinians. LIFTA is a space and is not a space. It rips apart space and time. It reinvents geography. It is an attempt to challenge dominant narratives, including our own. It is an attempt to understand what return can be and what it cannot be, what exit can mean and what it cannot mean. LIFTA is an attempt to give birth to a collective future. It is an attempt to create a Palestine of the earth and a Palestine of the mind.
What was the impression of going there and meeting it in the physical versus how it lives in your imagination?
What I expected to feel was a sort of emotional connection to the place, almost like a physical connection to the place. Like something would sort of come up in my mind, or some sort of feeling when I saw the family that is still living there. I would sort of feel like this sort of, warming up to the family. And I didn't really feel that, and I was surprised, right? But at the same time, I think that there is something a little maybe sort of romanticized about the idea of return. For me, the interesting and the important part was that I immediately connected politically to the situation of abuse. I think it's because I also lived under dictatorship in Chile. I could sort of recognize the signs of oppression, abuse, fear, and I immediately connected and became Palestinian, so to speak, through that experience, through the experience of present-day Palestine, connected to, of course, the historical occurrences in the place.